Hi guys, good afternoon. It's afternoon over here and welcome back to my videos. My name is NdatseNdomo and I do a variety of videos. I do finance talk, motivational talk. I invite entrepreneurs to my channel and we have a lot of like motivational discussions, educational discussions as well, how to save, how to invest, like so much. There's so much on my channel. You guys really need to check it out, and if you haven't subscribed, I don't even want to talk too much, just click the red button down below. It's going to take you directly to subscription and you'll be a subscriber of my channel. So anyways, I just realized like I haven't done some tips in a while. It's more of interactive sessions with my guests who I always invite to my channel, especially entrepreneurs and career people. So today I'm very happy to be doing tips again, and today's topic is going to be on something which is a build up on something else I did, another video. So if you watch my video on how to get a job, I really hope you put those steps into practice and it has helped you and you have gotten a job. So now you have gotten a job, what next? So it brings me to today's topic, how to build your career. And I'm very excited about this one because I work with a lot of big fishes, so I relate with them, and then when you have discussions with some of them, you just wish like, wow, why is it only me that is hearing this? I want the whole world to know. That's why I actually started bringing people to my channel, because I interact with a lot of people and I'm just like, can everybody else come and hear what I'm hearing? Like, this isn't only supposed to be for me to hear. So inspiring, most of them are so motivating, so educating, like they definitely challenge you and make you want to grow. So today's tip is on how to build your career, and I just have 5 tips and let's get right into it. So my first tip for you is have your career goals set out or cut out for you. So how are you going to work on something or build something you haven't written down, or you don't know, you haven't identified, you're not sure what path you want to take in your career? So you can't really grow something when you are confused or you don't know what you want or you haven't even thought about it. So take your pen or your notepad, your iPad, whatever it is, take your phone and type it now. In the next 2 years, where do I want my career to be? In the next 5 years, where do I want my career to be? In the next 15 years, where do I want my career to be? When do I want to retire? And am I working towards that? So all of these things are questions you should have in your mind when you are trying to, you know, plan out your career and you're trying to be successful and build a very successful career. So that's my first tip. You should definitely know what you want first of all. You have to know what you want and write it down. My second tip, and my tips are in no particular order apart from number 1. Now my second tip is you should network. Like, how am I going to recommend you for a job if I don't know what you can do, or I haven't interacted with you, or haven't seen your work? Kind of, I know work speaks for you, but also like, how will I, at the end of the day, word of mouth and recommendations from other people, it really helps you, and it helps when you are you know getting these recommendations from people who can really help you grow your career, your mentors and stuff. So you need to network, highlight your strength, let people know this is what I'm good at. Forget about your weaknesses. I know normally people say focus on your weaknesses and try to make them strengths. We all have weaknesses, so the amount of energy I'm going to spend focusing on making my weaknesses strengths, so far it's not something bad. I can use it to develop my strength and build it more. So like, devote your time 80% building my strengths, 20% trying to convert my weaknesses to strengths. So don't listen to everything you hear or read. Like, try to filter. And also, this is how I filtered my own. And also, it was someone, my former director told me as well. He was like, so many people tell you to focus on your weaknesses. No, you have strengths, so build on them, because this is what is going to help you grow. So highlight your strengths to people around you. Let them know what you can do, what you have done in the past, what you're capable of doing, and like, just network, talk, meet people, you know. Still be on your job application, social networks. Don't let it be only on social media for Facebook and Instagram. Those things are good, and you can actually meet good people from there, but you want to be focusing on building your career with this topic. So like, go on LinkedIn, go on other job careers, go to job fairs, go to career development programs. Like, attend all of these things, reach out to people. Don't feel comfortable like, oh, I've gotten a job, so that's it. No, you need to be responsible for building your career. So that's my second one. Network, talk to people, let them know your strengths, let them know what you've done in the past and what you can do, let them know you have potential, because at the end of the day, they're going to recommend you to other people. Now that's my second tip. My third tip is be responsible. Be responsible for building your career. What do I mean by this? I mean, be responsible at your job, be disciplined, be diligent, show up on time, be principled, do what you have to do and beyond. So don't just do only what you have to do. Try to see if you can go beyond that. Not because you're trying to impress people, but this is your career. It is your, would I say, source of livelihood for the most part, and it's also where you devote 80 or 90% of your time every week. So why wouldn't you just give it your all and give it your best? So that's what I mean when I say be responsible. Give it your all, give it your best, put in your best effort, volunteer for projects, volunteer to do even things that are not in your responsibility or not even in your department. Volunteer, join committees, just put in everything you've got into your career and into your job. That's my third one. Now my fourth one is be open-minded. Like, be willing to change. If they say, can you go to the States? Be willing to go. Can you go to this city? Be willing to go. Can you go to this country? Be willing to go. Can you go to this department? Be willing to go. Can you do this in addition to your normal job functions? Be willing to do it. Be flexible. Don't have a closed mind for the most part. I know some people can't help it, but don't have a closed mind for the most part. Be very open to change. Someone once told me, where I worked before, a guy told me, he said, the only way you can build your career, the only way you can grow in your career, because I was asking him, how have you gone so far, like, and why are you because he was leaving as well, and I was like, why are you leaving us? I mean, like, you're comfortable here, you are at this particular position, so like what else are you looking for? And he was like, you have to, that there's more out there that you have to achieve, and you have to move to achieve those things. So I'm not saying you have to move as in leave your job, but be willing to move, like, be open-minded and be flexible when it comes to change. So if they're nominating someone to go to even a country you would never think of going, you guys can relate. If you know me, even if they're looking for someone to go to a country you would never think of going, be open-minded towards it, enjoy the experience, get to know other cultures, work with other people, like, don't limit yourself when it comes to location and when it comes to job functions, and also when it comes to like job responsibilities, if I would say it like that. So be open, be flexible, just throw yourself out there, just say, okay, this is my company, they are sending me here, okay, I'm going to go. I might not be very comfortable with it, but I'm willing to try. At least be willing to try. Even if you don't go, be willing to try. So that's what that man said to me, and it really stuck. So I'm not saying like you need to move from company to company. No, you can just move within departments, or move within responsibilities, or move within locations. Whatever it is, you need to move. And he's not the only one who has told me that, so that's why I felt the need to add this particular tip there, because he's not the only one who has told me that. A lot of big fishes who I've spoken with have always told me be willing to move. So that's my fourth one. Now my fifth and final tip is have faith. Yes, I know it might sound very cliche, but what are you going to achieve on this earth without having faith in God? Whatever your faith is, you need to have faith and believe that God is going to do the best for you, and is going to take you as far as you want to go in life, or farther than you even think you are going to go in life. I was watching this TD Jakes message, and he was talking about how your faith should be 10 times bigger than what you ever dreamed. He was talking about writing a business plan, and he said, when you're writing a business plan, don't write it with like your current bank account in mind. Write it with the next level. Like, let's say you have 1 million naira in your account and you're writing a business plan. Don't write it in accordance to that. When it comes to faith, I'm talking of faith here. Don't write it in accordance to that. Reach to the next level and say, okay, this is my business plan and this is where I want to achieve. At the end of the day, God is not checking your bank account, He's checking your faith. So have faith when it comes to your career. Just trust that God is going to do the best for you. He's going to take you to locations which are going to favor you. He's going to allow you meet people who are going to help you. And just know that you need to put your own part. You need to play your own part as well. You can't just say, oh, I have faith, I'm not going to work. Faith without works is dead, my dear. God is only going to guide you if you are willing to move your feet. So that's my fifth and final one. And I really hope that these tips help you. I'm trying to keep my tips short and simple. put this into practice. If they help you, share to your friends, leave me a comment, subscribe to my, I don't want to say subscribe to my channel as well. I believe you have subscribed already. Share to your friends, comment, like, give me a thumbs up. So that's it for this video, guys. I really hope you've learned from it. These are just my 2 cents in the form of 5 tips. And I really hope that you guys have learned a couple of things from it. Until my next video, I'm NdatseNdomo on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and of course YouTube. Love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.